Hi, I'm Theo Gilbert-Jamison, and I'm an author, consultant, and executive coach. And so often in my coaching sessions, I'm asked, Theo, how do I get my team more engaged and energized? How do I get them to take more initiative? How do I get them to be more proactive in taking care of things before I have to ask? Or just simply, how do I motivate my team? Then I ask, how often are you doing one-on-one meetings with your team? And the typical response is, Theo, are you kidding me? I don't have time to meet with each person on my team like that. And that, my friend, is often the problem. So in this segment, I'd like to talk about the power and importance of having regular one-on-one meetings with your team, especially if your direct reports consist of a team of leaders, executives, department heads, or even supervisors. You see, when work environments exist where there's a lack of empowerment, a lack of accountability, misalignment, a lack of initiative, or where people are disengaged, it's often because they have no idea what their leader expects. And rightfully so, because employees aren't hired to be mind readers, are they? So if the success of your team is contingent upon getting everyone on board and accountable, then regular one-on-one meetings is a great way to achieve this goal. Now, for clarification, one-on-one meetings are intended to be a form of open communication from the leader to their employee, as well as from the employee to the leader, often lasting 15 to 60 minutes, depending on what needs to be covered. And in most effective one-on-one sessions, the employee or direct report takes a lead in scheduling the meeting, and during the meeting, sharing what they need from you as their leader. And your responsibility as the leader during these one-on-one sessions should be to provide support and valuable guidance that helps them achieve optimum job performance. Now, if one-on-one meetings are not part of your regular work routine, you may be thinking, what the heck do I discuss or share during these sessions? Well, your one-on-one meeting agenda shouldn't be packed with too much information, so it fosters two-way communication between both participants. And of course, there may be times when you don't have much to cover, leaving more time for your direct reports to share whatever they'd like to discuss with you. And common topics for one-on-one meetings should focus on things like current projects and status updates, where they are struggling and need your guidance and direction, as well as recent productivity, quality, and budgetary successes. And this is also your time to share your vision for the team, share your current expectations, provide perspective on their job performance that might help correct performance deficiencies that you have noticed. And it's a good time to inquire about their career aspirations, and of course, always to provide recognition where it's due. Now, all of these things aren't intended to be covered in one meeting, but you get the point, you get the picture, because if you truly know your team, there's always something new to talk about or share. So if one-on-one meetings are not something that you're doing, but you're interested in it, or if you're currently struggling with them, I have 5 best practices that might actually work for you. 1, commit with your team on a regular frequency for one-on-one sessions. Typically once or twice a month is doable, depending on the size of your team, but never go more than 2 months without reconnecting with your team via one-on-one meetings. And remember, it's your team's responsibility to get on your calendar, scheduling their quality time with you. 2, have a short outline or agenda of what's typically covered. You see, I have a one-on-one meeting template that I use with everyone, so it saves me a lot of time. And it also ensures all of the key discussion points are covered, like project status updates, recent customer or employee challenges that need to be resolved, budgetary details, accountability issues, and of course, recognition of recent accomplishments and milestones. 3, allow them to take the lead in the meeting. So set the expectation that they should come to the meeting prepared with a short list of things to cover. This sets the tone that one-on-one meetings are actually their set-aside quality time with you. And of course, you should also have your list of things that you need to cover. And guess what? If you create an environment of self-accountability, your direct reports will take more initiative in covering crucial topics before you even have to ask. Now, wouldn't that be wonderful? 4, set a time frame for one-on-one sessions. It should be no more than 1 hour, but guess what? As your meetings become more consistent, over time they'll become more effective and an efficient use of your time and typically take no more than 20 to 30 minutes. However, there will be those special times when using the full 1 hour of the meeting is warranted. And finally, 5, evaluate and tweak the process. You see, once you've given the concept of one-on-one meetings at least 3 months, then I recommend you reevaluate what's working, what's not working, what needs to improve to make the process more valuable and engaging, and what's hindering it. Then make a few modifications to improve the process, of course with input from your direct reports. And I guarantee that if you commit to consistent one-on-one meetings for at least 3 months, you'll begin to see tangible results like increased self-accountability, morale, greater alignment, and team engagement. And what's in it for you? Well, I've noticed that it's personally helped me gain more time to work on visionary aspects of my business and significantly improve my work-life balance because it's opened up more opportunities for me to delegate more meaningful projects and tasks to my team. And after your 3-month pilot, if one-on-one meetings are starting to make a sustainable difference within your team and work environment, I challenge you to make it something that you also hold your leaders accountable for doing with their team members. And I guarantee that over time, you'll see sustainable improvement in employee engagement, retention, morale, and empowerment. And before I close, I'd like to quickly share 3 huge missteps that leaders often make that have a tendency to tarnish the one-on-one meeting experience with their direct reports. They are things like repeatedly canceling at the last minute because you're ill-prepared and forgot to put it on your calendar. So now there's suddenly a scheduling conflict. Or hogging the meeting with your issues by talking more than you listen. Remember, this is your direct reports quality time with you, so allow them to lead the meeting. And being preoccupied during the meeting with other issues, emails, or incoming text messages, and not giving your full attention. So on a positive note, please be mindful of these common missteps, especially because they have a tendency to make the person that you're meeting with feel invalid and that they don't matter, so that they don't see any redeeming value in having one-on-one meetings with you, and they avoid scheduling them at all costs. So as I close, if you found value in the information that I've shared, please hit the like button, share this video with others, and subscribe to my channel right now. And last, many of you have expressed that you absolutely love my training cheat sheets. So you know I've created one especially for this video, and of course with additional information to help you master this concept. So just send me a quick email request to get your copy. Thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.